Hello everybody and welcome, my name is GaaraOfBentonYGO, and today here on this exciting Yu-Gi-Oh video we are going to be going over my first place 2-in-a-week row at my locals deck profile for this new format after the ban list with Rusty, because this deck is probably my favorite deck that I've ever built all time. I had some inspiration from Team Samurai X on this, but overall it's kind of not original deck idea, but I didn't net deck anybody. I didn't base it off anybody's profile, so this deck is kind of sort of my own. But yeah, I haven't uploaded in like 2 months, and I figured why not upload this deck profile, because I've been pretty successful with it. Out of 7 rounds of locals I went XO, so that's pretty good. And I'm looking for your guys' feedback to see what do you think I can improve on this. But without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. So this is a Dark Warrior Turbo deck, so we're playing 3 Neospace Connector and 1 Aqua Dolphin. And I say it's a Dark Warrior Turbo deck. It's not really a Dark Warrior deck anymore, because we play a whole lot more Fire Warrior monsters than we do play Dark Warriors. So, but it is kind of based around Darks because we do have some other cards in here. But we play 3 Neospace Connector and 1 Aqua Dolphin because it's a 1 card is old. And then our MVP of the weekend, or of the 2 tournaments, were 3 Sublimination Knights and 1 Squeak Knight. And this was very, very good because there was one game against my friend Dakota, rip in peace Dakota, that he ripped 5 cards out of my hand, and I had Durandal, so I searched Sublimination Knight and then still OTK'd him with his Mermail board, which is really good. So shout out to you, Dakota. But these are my 6 starters plus the 1 bricks for them to be the 1 card as olds. Really, really good. The last time I played this deck was before Sublimination Knight, so having more consistent cards is really, really good. And I was able to take out the Photon Thrasher red layer for 2 Fire Flint Ladies. This card is absolutely amazing. If I control a warrior, I can special summon it, and then I contribute it to summon a warrior, level 4 low warrior from my hand, which is really good if I draw like Sublimination Knight and Armageddon Knight, or Sub Knight and Dark Grepher. Or like a Phantom Knight or something, then I can make his old and use these as an extender. Or if I just draw like 1 Phantom Knight or something like that, or a Dark Grepher or Armageddon Knight, I can summon this, still make his old, and still make plays. Now our deck revolves around sending things to the graveyard, so we're playing the 2 searchable Foolish Burials with Isolde, so Armageddon Knight, Dark Grepher. And then that's it for our main warrior package. For some dark extenders, we play 2 Mothman, 1 Jackalope, 1 Nessie, 1 Snake, 1 Nessie, and then 1 Bigfoot. I played Bigfoot because it has more attack points, and with the popping of face-up cards, it sometimes comes up with Dragoon, which is kind of cool. But those are the dangers that I play. And then I also play an Orcus package. I play 3 Nightmare, 2 Wand, and 2 Skeleton. Really, the 2 Wand never comes up. I generally side one of the wands out because I just use it as a play starter. The games generally don't last long enough for me to need a second wand. Same with Skeleton, but they're there. And same with Nightmare. I could realistically play 2/1/1 and then add in some more cards that I want to be playing and still be fine, but I'm not good enough to where I think I could do that without still wanting some Orcus cards, and sometimes the second symbol comes up. And then for our Phantom Knights, I played 3 Boots and 2 Cloak. Last week I was playing 3 Boots and 3 Cloak, but I decided that I needed to add more boss monsters, and I was generally siding out the 3rd Cloak anyways. So this is kind of what I came up with. And then we played Dark Magician and Red Eyes for the Dragoon package. And then for our boss monster, our main deck boss monsters, I played 3 Immortal Phoenix Gearfried. This card ups hand traps if you draw it, which is why I played at 3. And then 3 Orbital Hydrolander. This card is absolutely insane and so much fun. I wish it came in something that wasn't common. If you guys don't know what this does, if you have 5 or more monsters with different names in your graveyard and no monsters with the same names, you can special summon it. And then you can mill 3. And if you still have no monsters with different names in your graveyard, then you can non-targeting pop a card on the field. Really, really good. That one is a once per turn, but it's not a hard once per turn, and the summon isn't a hard once per turn either. So you can just keep, if you draw all 3 and you have 5 monsters in your graveyard, summon all 3, which is really, really good. And then I wasn't playing this originally. I was playing more Warrior Extenders. But I added Gizmek because I needed more cards to send off Nightmare, because there are times where I'll have Wand, Nightmare, Symbol, and send Overtext Quatless to the graveyard, and then need something to send on my opponent's turn with Nightmare, so I'll send Gizmek. And then I have Overtext Quatless and Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. The reason why Sub-Knight was so good is Sub-Knight or Neospace Connector are both 1-card Dragoon Ultimate Conductor combos. So I can do like Isolde, Armageddon send Quatless search, double evolution pill, and then Lincoln to Anaconda, double evolution pill, out UTC, summon Dragoon, and then OTK my opponent, which is really, really nice. But those are my main deck boss monsters. And then for my equip spells for Isolde, I play 3 Durndal. This is not just an equip spell, this is also a searcher, which is really good. Searches a level 5 or lower fire monster, or fire warrior, which is Sub-Knight and Fireflint Lady. And then for my 1 of equips, 1 Phoenix Blade. This card's really good for if I have Neospace Connector or Sublimination Knight in my graveyard. Before I activate Orbital Hydrolander, I can banish those with this, and then that way if I mill any of my duplicates, then I won't have any duplicates in my grave, which is really good. DDR, which helps with the Armageddon Knight. Overdone Burial, which is Foolish Burial. Autonomous Action Unit. This card is really, really good. I played against Magical Muskets, and I gammed their cast bar, and I had Symbol in my hand, so I normal summon Symbol, used this to revive their cast bar, and then just went into Dragoon and won the game, which is really funny. But those are my equip spells. And then for more 1-of spell cards, I played 1 Babel, 1 Rank Up Magic Launch for, you'll see in the extra deck, the 1 Double Evo Pill, 1 Red Eyes Fusion, 1 Foolish Burial, and then the 1 Monster Reborn. There's really no spell card that I want to play more than 1 of in this deck, which is kind of funny, so play all of those. Oh, sorry, forgot the most important one. 1 Rhoda, because it's a warrior deck, so I want to see my warriors. And then for the trap cards, I played 3 Fog Blades, 1 Shade Brigadine, and then the 1 Crescendo. This is kind of standard because I'm playing Phantom Knights and then Orcust. But yeah, that is my 60 card main deck for my Dark Warriors. So much fun, so much consistency, it's amazing. And then moving on to my extra deck, I play 1 Anaconda, 1 Isolde, 2 Galateas, 1 Lungrisu, and then 1 Rusty, 1 Saryuja. This card is going to get cut once I figure out what I want to cut it for. It'll probably be a second Isolde, because there's not really another card that I want it to be, unless I play like Nightmare Cerberus or something. But yeah, the 1 Saryuja, 1 Appaloosa, and then for our Access Code package, 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, and 1 access code. I guess the star user could be a Cerberus, that way I could do Cerberus Unicorn access code if I really needed to, but these are all my Link monsters. Who said Master Rule 5 would kill Link monsters? Still the majority of my extra deck is Link monsters. And then moving on to the last couple cards, Time Thief Redoer. This will probably get cut because I don't have a great way to summon it, but it's here until I can figure out what better to play. 1 Ningrisu, 1 True King of All Calamities. This card is very, very pivotal because going first, I can end on Rusty with Ding and Grave, with 1 or 2 Fogblade set, depending on what my hand was, and then the rank up magic and a symbol and a Nightmare Engrave with Dingrisu, so I can send symbol on my standby phase, and then my opponent summons a monster. I can use symbol to summon Dingrisu send the monster, and then go into Calamities call whatever deck they're playing based on their normal summon, and then win the game from there, which is really, really good. Super strong play. And then, of course, the 1 Dragoon for the extra deck, because Dragoon's amazing. It's the best card. I will always have 2 monsters, so I can always go into Dragoon, and then everything else is just bonus on top, which is really, really good. Then, moving on to my side deck, I played 3 Infinite Impermanents, and then 3 Gamma and 1 Driver for my side. I didn't have to side a whole lot because my matchups were pretty good yesterday. Last weekend I sided a lot of Gammas and stuff. But these are kind of for my anti-combo decks sort of thing. And then 1 Pankratops because this is good going second card. And if I happen to draw the UTC, I can summon this off Double Evolution Pill as well. Or if I get this in the grave with Quatless, then I can just hard summon UTC, which is kind of cool. And then my general dealing with annoying deck cards is Dark Ruler. I don't really side this against a lot of combo decks unless they're Dragon Link because they build the board. But I use this against Magical Muskets. I use it against there's like a Witchcrafter player and some stuff just to deal with annoying monsters that I can get rid of easily with Dragoon. And then back row decks, 3 Cosmic Cyclone and 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. This card's at 1, so of course I'm going to play it at 1. So it's really, really good. And yeah, that's it for the deck that I have been playing. If you guys have any comments, critiques, anything, let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to try and post a combo tutorial to just kind of show off some of the combos the deck can do sometime later this week. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.